Hey guys, Josh Carter here. Got James. We are working on I want to say it's not a super easy hack.
No, probably an hour.
Yeah, depending on what problems you run into. I mean, if you look at it, it really is. It looks very simple, but
Very simple.
you just got to have the right tools and good tools to make it very simple. And good luck on your side. So anyways, we're going to get into this little hack and we're going to explain to you why we're doing it, and then we're going to show you how to do it. So stay tuned. All right, so you guys know we just got the Hobie PA 14s, and one of the issues that we run into, first off, we love using the rod holders on the Hobie, transporting the boat down the road. You know, when you're just fishing, you got your rods here. Sometimes we can have, what, James, 3 to 4 rods on each side.
Yeah, at least 3 or 4. I think I've had 5 or 6 on one side.
Yeah, so when you start getting them bunched up like that, the problem you run into, at least we have with our seats, is this pop rivet right here. Our line gets caught under it sometimes, just like that. You go to pick it up, your line's all caught up, and then your rod will rub on it. We actually got a spot on my rod, right there, that it's been rubbing my rod. James has got a couple of spots. And you know, we'll put our rods right here and strap them in and go for a long haul. So,
and that might be our fault, but like, we want to be able to have them in there if we want to just make a quick run to another spot.
Yeah. So if you just want to load your boat up real quick and run up the lake and don't want to take all your rods out.
And you can actually see the scuff marks on the side of the seat where his rods were sitting.
So we got a little hack here that we're going to do that just kind of helps with that issue. It keeps your line from getting torn up, keeps your rods from getting torn up, and plus it just makes it look a little nicer, I think. I don't know, it looks a little more factory and cleaner looking, you know. So no more mark up on your rod and tearing up your line and all that. So anyways, we're going to get this inside and show you what we got to do. I'm going to let James run this one because he knows everything he needs for it.
Okay, so pretty much what we need is, I just got some heat shrink from Harbor Freight. It comes in a thing, so it's pretty cheap. It's probably the cheapest place I found to get it. You can probably order it on Amazon. This is 1 inch. And what I'm doing is I'm cutting about 7.5 inches for each side. And what we're doing is we're just going to put heat shrink on this and cover this rivet. But to do that, you got to take this foot off. And they're stainless rivets as far as I know, because they're a pain in the hind end to get out. But we'll show you how to do that the easiest way I found anyway. So first off, well, we can cut that later. Let's just start drilling holes out, because that's the part that sucks the most.
Yeah, it takes a little bit. And like I say, when you're drilling stainless, 2 things to remember is have a super sharp bit and drill slow, because it can take a while. And then you're also going to want a punch, possibly a pair of pliers, but you're going to want a small punch. And then James, you've been using the last one you just did, trying to figure out, was a little bit bigger bit.
Yeah, I'm just going to go with the big bit. I know normally when you drill a rivet out, you want it the same size as what your drill bit would be in your rivet hole, so you don't mess up anything, because you don't want to put too big a hole in here. But we just got to drill it slow, and I found out it's just easier for me if I'm just using a big one. And then once you get it down to a certain point, just take your time. It's a real slow process. Get it down to where you feel comfortable, and then just break that cap off, and then we're going to drive this through. So that's what we're going to start doing right now. It's better if these are recessed in there a little bit. So if like you get to one and it's sticking out, try to use a punch, or I don't have one of those. I'm just using the Phillips head screwdriver and pounding it down in here a little bit, so it's a little bit like that.
So flush.
Yeah, and then just take your time and go slow. Just pay attention, keep looking at it. And the reason you want to go slow is because this foot is plastic and you don't want to get it too hot. You don't want to distort that or make that weak or nothing. We're getting close. And you get it to about where it spins, or a little bit sooner, you should be able to just take a pair of pliers and hopefully you'll pop the head right off of it. It's all about getting that ring off, and then you can just,
there you go,
pop it just like that. And what we're going to do is we're just going to repeat this process all the way around the seat. And what we did is we drilled the other side out, so we've got both sides drilled out now. And then just take, and you want to punch them in so they're past the aluminum seat, and then you should just be able to take this foot right off. We'll set the seat down, and then still the rivets are in here. So we're just going to take
the proper tool,
the proper punch that we have right here. But
there you go, got knocked out.
Knocked out. Now we're going to go ahead and measure this out. You can go whatever measurement you want, but I used 7.5 on the first one I did, so that's pretty much what we're going to do on this one. And you could go a little smaller. This one puts it right at the curve. So we got two pieces, one for each side. Now we're going to get the seat back up here. And then what we do is we're just going to get this open a little bit and then just try to slide it on here. Like you say, it's pretty snug, so you know, every 1 inch might be a little bit different size. So this is the Harbor Freight style. Now that we've got this slid on here, we're just gonna pop the foot back on. And the rivets we're using are 3/16 by 1/4. These are just from Lowe's. They're aluminum rivets. And I did find out you have to, they both won't go in at the same time, because once you suck them in, they'll go in though. So get that one in there and just bingo bango, and just put it in the other side. Just like that. Then we're just gonna slide it down just like that, which covers the rivets. Do that. Grab your heat gun. It's right here. And just heat shrink it down. That's it for that side. We're gonna hit the other side and do the same thing.
All right, guys. Well, I mean, it's fairly simple. It just takes a little bit of time and getting those rivets out, being that they're stainless steel rivets. So, but it makes it look clean though. I mean, you have no rivets there to catch a line, mess up your rods. Like I say, it's kind of like a soft rubber feeling. That's what heat shrink is. So, I mean, got both sides there. Just a quick, simple little hack. I say quick and simple, but what do we have in it?
Probably 30 minutes, probably an hour and 2 of them.
Yeah.
But we have everything out.
Yeah,
so,
we have everything out.
It might take you 45 minutes. Like I said, the main thing is just getting the rivets out. I mean, once you get the rivets out, just take your time doing those. That's the biggest deal. Putting it all back together. After you get the rivets out, it's a 5-minute job.
Yeah.
Like, for real. It's like,
and it just depends on the rivet too, because some rivets the little piece ain't cut all the way off in there, so you got to drive it in a little bit, or you know,
and they're tapered a little bit, so sometimes it's going to move your bit over. That's why I went with the bigger bit. But
just taking your time and getting them out of there, not tearing your seat up, because the seat's aluminum too, so you got to be careful when you're drilling. But like I say, now we ain't got to worry about no lines getting messed up.
Now you ain't grabbing nothing right there.
Yep, I like it. So anyways, if you like that, if it helps you out, comment down below, hit the like button, and share it with your friends, share it with them, because
subscribe to our channel.
Yeah, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. We got more videos coming for the Hobie.
We got some other stuff brewing. It'll probably be dropping pretty quick.
Yeah,
so
I'd say in about what, 2 to 3 weeks of some products we got, and then we got some rigging that we're gonna be doing. We got some motors that's going on here, all kinds of different stuff. So graphs, I mean, we're gonna really get them rigged out here. So, but other than that, guys, if you liked it, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, share it with your friends.
Hope to see you on the water.
Took him long enough, didn't it? He knows. You know that's your outro.
I know, but I mean, like, I was waiting on you, because like you just kind of put me on the spot, and it's like it didn't flow right.
Whatever. All right, guys. I'll see you later.